Ah, Oh God.
That's why I pray I never play Artificer.
I mean,
Because,
last
God, I could
time
make
I
you
was
hate
on a
your life.
stream game a lot was the cock game. I
Huh?
kept Call of Cthulhu.
Call of
seriously.
Cthulhu.
I kept being like, DM, can I get my hands on these chemicals? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, awesome.
Shit.
Bomb, mushroom gas, mustard gas.
Mushroom gas.
Shit,
Mushroom
the last
gas.
time I played a Call of Cthulhu-esque game, I accidentally called the Pentagon.
Okay, no. Rewind for a second. How does one accidentally call a Pentagon?
So I picked up a phone and I said to the DM, to make the scene better, I'd like to punch random numbers into this phone. And then pretend I'm talking to the Pentagon. They rolled and they said, you get response to how did you get this number? This is a restricted access. Stay where you are. We're already on our way.
Okay, so you didn't dial the Pentagon accidentally IRL, you dialed the Pentagon accidentally in-game.
Correct.
Because your DM thought it'd be funny.
Correct.
Okay, understood, understandable, have a nice day.
No, I'm incapable of talking.
I hope you know we're about to make it longer.
Yay!
Logged?
This man teaches preschool, guys. Giga hard? Yeah. Yeah.
Something like that.
Mira Jane Moscow? I mean, what?
I think that is going to be our first approach.
Mardi Gras?
Maximilian Robespierre?
We're all
I
still
mean-
at the warehouse, I think, aren't we?
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We need to gather our shit.
Drinking and driving is bad.
Drinking and flying's fine. What are you gonna hit?
The flying cars.
The ground?
The police.
Hey kids, don't drink and fly. Sincerely, someone who actually went to flight school.
Conveniently.
Reconveniently.
Transitional frame. Hi guys, welcome back.
Diddle-oo,
Yeah.
diddle-oo, diddle-oo.
I'd like to transition via Optimus Prime personally. I just like to show up in Optimus Prime. Is that an acceptable option?
Isn't that Thomas's truck?
Yes, Delamain.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think yeah, and I gave him my card and told him seriously anything. Um. I think we had actually. I think I was planning on actually calling Delamain again for tonight. Was my plan. It's been a while, so I don't recall. But that sounds like what I was planning on. For picking us up for the next day. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say that I am arriving via Delamain to pick everybody up. And I think our plan was to have, if I recall our battle plan correctly, the goal was to have locked on standby, parked nearby in a helicopter in case we need to. Oh shit! Everybody to the gyrocopter.
No.
Me.
Well, we're meeting at the warehouse to get picked up by Delamain.
I'll ride with Locke because the helicopter's fancier.
Okay.
Presumably with me already in the back of it. Yeah.
Is my bike running tonight? We got that like tuned up. We got it tuned up at the end of the one shot, I think, right? Ah,
Only there was somebody
okay, yeah.
who really knew vehicles who could fix that.
Right.
I know.
I'm gonna ride my bike to the warehouse.
You're going to make Locked soul
So
hurt when
yeah,
you
yeah,
show up.
yeah, pretty much. That way, maybe he'll strike pity on me and help me with the bike.
Just turn slowly, watches it come to a stop. Like, what in the hell did you do to it?
It was worse when I got it. Okay, this is it's I can't afford anything else right now. It's what I got.
He just starts scratching his head and grabs his tech tool and walks over. He's like, get out of the way. What the hell? We should go take a quick look at it and be like, is there anything I could do to make this thing not sound like it's about to die?
I was just gonna say, Kai comes walking up to the warehouse. Only real difference from last night is on her back is a fairly well adorned high caliber sniper rifle. Oh boy.
Okay. He'd get whatever he could as far as spare part from the gyrocopter, and he would swap out the spark plug. And I'm sure there's loose wire. I mean, that's easy to come by.
Oh, there goes the headlight.
Hey, it never starts on the first try for me. Thank you.
You gotta love it. Okay, you gotta love it. And he's like petting it. He's petting it like it's a cat. It's like
I mean, I do love my bike. I'm not so mechanically inclined, and it
Oh.
costs a lot of money to get stuff fixed and replacement parts. And I don't have a lot of creds usually. It's
yeah. Like yeah, cost a lot. Yeah, sure. He's like, I've jacked so much shit off of other things to fix stuff, and I'm like, oh, who buys parts?
yeah.
This guy.
Fortunately, I no longer have a nomad tribe. I was a nomad at one point in my life.
Um, we'll revisit this. This needs to be better.
I'd really appreciate it. I do try to throw some money at it whenever I have any spare. I just don't really have a lot spare sometimes. Most times.
Lean down and whisper, "It's okay. She doesn't know any better."
Meanwhile, Doc is just going to be watching all of this and just sort of shake her head, assuming she's already there. For two reasons. On one hand, fucking nomads. On the other hand, fucking that bike. She's just frustrated with the entire situation.
I love my bike. My bike
So-
is great.
So is this modern art masterpiece going to be staying outside my warehouse, or you plan on moving it?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna ride it home after the job, but I thought we were meeting here to take another card altogether.
That assumes the thing even starts when you get back on it afterwards.
It'll start.
Oh, it'll
Maybe.
start. It'll start.
For that poor bike's sake, I hope you're right.
Alexi's just
Don't-
going to like look at
Don't
his.
listen to these naysayers. I believe in you. Okay.
He's going to look
Oh
at his
no,
device.
I love
and
that
open up the
bike.
garage
Because
door.
it's a bike. Just to make things clear, that bike has been horribly mistreated.
I've done my best. Okay.
Why don't you push the bike inside? So it's not disturbing my clientele.
It's not like anyone would steal the thing.
No, but it is not very good to look at outside of my warehouse.
It doesn't look that bad.
It looks like a Cadillac built by Johnny Cash.
I did not build it one piece at a time, okay?
God.
That's such a good joke. That joke hits so hard. That is the best joke you've ever made, Drew. And if you don't understand the joke, chat, go away. I mean, don't, because logical needs views, but go away.
Wow.
The garage door is open. You can just push it on inside.
Yeah,
It's
I will take it
49,
inside.
50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59 automobile.
Well, it's not an automobile. It's a bike-a-mobile.
It's something.
It's something, yeah.
It's an affront to God and man.
You guys are giving me a lot of shit for the bike, alright?
I'm sorry,
not bad of a
I don't
bike.
actually know anything about this bike. I just saw the opportunity to say that.
It is not that bad of a bike.
I feel like I will get virus just standing next to it.
Oh my god.
It just oozes tetanus.
Does not.
Now then, if we are done making fun of the poor person's vehicle, let us get going on their job.
God, it's like
Wow.
your bike's a piece of shit, but I don't even have a piece of shit. I have to be envious of your piece of shit.
Yeah, at least I have a piece of shit.
Actually, I have a question before we roll out. Things things go tits up. Is the plan to meet back here, or do you not want that kind of heat on your warehouse?
Nobody would
As I understood it, the plan was if things go tits up to get immediately into the gyrocopter.
Right.
Yeah, where though?
And go where, and failing that, if someone can't get to the gyrocopter, where do they want to reconnect if they can get away on their own? Contingencies, people.
Nobody would bother this warehouse if they want to live.
So if Sokka's chasing us and we come here, you're happy with that?
Sokka won't come.
All right, you're my kind of crazy.
If Sokka's causing problems, I will still try to handle things diplomatically before anything else. I don't need my contracts with them terminated.
Also a fair point. I just like to have contingencies.
And that is fair. I'm sincerely hoping we can handle this like, adults.
I find in the corporate world very few things get handled like adults.
Duh.
If you know what you're doing, many do. If you don't, many don't.
I tend to be the person they call when they don't.
I tend to be the person who patches them up when they don't.
Question, you wouldn't happen to know anything about rockets, would you?
Who are you asking this to?
Yeah, I
The
was gonna
person
say,
who
who's
said
that?
when things go bad, I'm the one they call.
Both of us did. That Kai gets called to clean it up. I get called to patch them up.
I don't think I know anything about rockets. I don't know what that'd even be.
Ah, good.
Demolitions, where's that? Tech skill, demolitions. Cool. What does the ×2 next to it mean? Oh, well, not doing that, so. Yo! I rolled a 10 for a 15. Oh shit. And a 9! Holy fucking
Yeah,
holy
you know a lot about
I'm a rocket scientist, guys!
I would really, really appreciate it if my dice did not explode in my hands. Okay, thanks.
No, exploding dice.
So 19, 20, 24. 24 on rocket science. I'm familiar with the internals up to a specific point.
It was joke, but I'm now more worried about you.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm well behaved. I don't bite.
Unless you're paid. Okay, shall we go?
I'm ready, yeah.
Gonna pull his hat off the pegboard and start walking on out.
Alright, who all is riding in what vehicle?
I'm going with you and Dolmain.
Okay.
Who's running face? Who's like our main talker?
Probably the doc.
Probably Doc.
Hello.
I'm riding with Doc. 'Cause my position here hypothetically is security.
Okay. Doc is going to reach into her pocket while we're writing and pull out that pill bottle again. After remembering she put a pistol in her pocket and just like not being okay with the fact that she even has a gun on her right now. And she's gonna re-up her prescription, quote unquote. Yeah, we were gonna talk about what it was, and then we didn't. I'm not blaming you, not upset. I'm just saying it, I'm aware it did not happen. It will need to happen before next time.
We perceive the doc taking drugs in front of us.
In the car. And it is a prescription bottle with her name on it.
I'm gonna Cohen, I know you're doing something else. I'm gonna DM you a question my character would have that I'm assuming it's not.
Yeah, the entire thing was it was supposed to just be a drug that kind of calms her down and induces euphoria. Oh, well, yeah, duh. All drugs have a not great effect with it, IRL too. It's all about dosage. That's why I was planning on slowly but surely just, slowly but surely upping my dosage until it got really bad. Yeah, she's not trying to impair herself, she's just trying to zen. And as a doctor, I feel like she would know the correct dosage. That I can. I just need to get my character sheet opened.
You're not Will.
Oh.
Quiet down, back.
I swear to God. All right. Another 10. My gay little dice that can. So that is a 20 total. Cool, but that's all my character would be like eyeballing.
I need to turn my music down. That is why I could not tell what was going on.
Ah. Loud.
Yeah, I have my anime girl tunes up a little bit too loud.
See, I'm blasting Cyberpunk soundtrack in the background, so I have a Hole in the Sun currently.
Yeah, I would be blasting something like that, except that's not what Tiff listens to.
Oh yeah,
She
no.
listens to weeb shit.
Fucking weep.
I've got classical Russian music playing in my ears right now.
That would do it. You would listen to, isn't it?
That's what I listen to normally.
I could guess.
Okay, understood. I don't see any side effects. Oh god, I cannot read that. Why is that so giga sideways? Alright, don't mind my high ass trying not to throw up while turning my head sideways to read. Okay, hold on. Wasn't okay, so it's a difficulty 15. Do you want me to roll a check now then? Okay, what's my brain? Okay, and what's my DC on it? 11, okay. 9. Because I assume this is one of those things where she would know her own DC.
Damn, my passive would beat that.
Alright, where are all my D10s? Let me get out my D10s. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I have all my D10s out. There we go.
No, it wasn't. It was like all the way on the south side of the map, outside the city borders.
Okay, she passed, thank God. I got a 15. With a 9. She's really not good at this skill. She's gonna get addicted fast. Also, I would like to, while you're figuring that out, I'm going to introduce stream to my new favorite term I've ever heard, which is Veraboo. It is people who hard simp German equipment in World War II games.
Yeah.
Ugh. Oh god, I'm so high. It is called Fantasy Grounds. Okay. We are representing Militech, correct? Okay. Were we given a name? Okay. Yes, we are here to see Johannes. We are the representatives from Militech. Dr. Tiffany Wellerton. And he extends his hand.
Johannes was in Militech.
No. Okay. Then I would have said everything except for the beginning part of we're here to see. So, we're here to represent Militech, Dr. Tiffany Wellerton.
Question, DM. Do these guys look in-house or are they corporate security? That'd be in-house. If you're hiring mercs, you're in-house.
Okay.
Medical
Shared the
factory.
map with people.
Yeah, it's Medical Factory.
I did not receive it.
It's public, but he needs to drag our tokens onto it.
Um,
I'm sorry, everyone. They'll have to be sold for medical experiments.
Have you ever wondered if you could change your fate?
Why can I still not see anything even though I'm on the map? Like the whole map is black, but I still have a tiny little gray box.
Brightness level.
Oh no, the door was closed and I wasn't through the door.
Curses foiled again by the almighty door.
All hail the door.
Am I supposed to be looking for anything specific again? I don't remember. It's been so long. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the pay isn't really a big deal for Tiff right now. She just wants to make more Militech connections. Alrighty. Give me 1 second to run to the restroom real quick, and I will be ready to full bore do all of the medical everything. I forgot I was the face for this session.
It's funny how that was. Pretty sure I have higher face stats anyway.
Yeah, but it's all like, yeah, it's just because like medical stuff. Right, yeah.
I do have a high business stat and an education stat in accounting.
How does the security look in this room as far as like number of guards, positioning of anything, cameras, that kind of shit? Yeah.
And are we being
Okay.
escorted around?
What?
Well, me
Why
a
am I?
perception.
Let me find where either of those are. Uh, well, uh, I have way better perception. Yeah, I've got good perception. I invested in it. I swear to God.
I'm officially back to keyboard, by the way.
I got out of 10. I'm gonna turn on a dice cam or something because this.
Don't do that, your luck will instantly change.
All
What
right.
is it? And atoms under observation act differently.
Yeah. One second. I need to grab my calc because I have ADHD and dyscalculia. 31 perception. Come and see. And I saw. Mm-hmm. So general vibe wise, is this like kind of what I would expect rolling into a place like this, or is this like weird levels of security?
Also, like, they're actively being sought after by major corps, so odds are good they would beef up security to prevent espionage.
Who would ever do corporate espionage?
Not us. If they decided to Danny DeVito this shit. What kind of a piece of shit would do that, though, honestly?
I think I have his business card.
Is the weird, like, purpliness on the floor, is that oil? No, 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 not that purpliness. On, like, by the trucks, there's, like, some weird splotchiness to it of, like, an off gray that looks sort of like an oil slick under the tanker trucks. Okay, so it's like engine oil and maybe some cosmoline for shipping and... Okay, that's what I was talking about. Okay.
Well, while we're
So
walking
it's a laminated floor with oil on it. That's not dangerous at all.
while we're walking through, I'm gonna be using my Cyber Eye to record the automated assembly line.
One more question, sorry, before we get to the next part. Those assembly lines, I assume they have people working on them, yes? Okay, I mean, they're in operation. And I can reasonably assume that they are operating on making this miracle drug, quote unquote. Mm. Okay. Can I, from what I'm seeing, make any sort of rolls to try to figure out exactly or anything about their process, about maybe what the plant is, why it might be working the way it is, or anything like that? Yeah, I understand. Uh, I have surgery, medtech, cryosystem operation, paramedics, first aid, cybertech. I've got a lot of things based on medical. A paramedic check? Okay, I can do that. That is a plus 10. On the desk, die. I know you're excited. 19. Okay.
Agitates.
Okay, so it's they're taking this berry, this fruit off some plant that we can't identify the plant, and then they're obviously like drying it, smashing it, maybe mixing it with some other things. We don't know if they're mixing it with anything, but then that's coming up, and it's then being put into a solution. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so there may be more to it than that, but that's what we know. Okay, understood. Was locked actually inside the building, or is locked out with the escape vehicle?
Yeah, he would probably stay outside.
Yeah, he's the getaway driver. We want the propellers ready and warmed up, just in case.
You were supposed to open up the door.
Are there a bunch of cameras on the outside of the building as well? Uh, can I attempt to slip around on the outside of the perimeter of the building without being too seen by the cameras? Okay. I don't
Yeah, how's
remember
the
how.
angle on the? I think you're talking about the camera angles on the interior. I assume. Yeah. You said you were about to say something about all of the cameras on the interior, and then your brain shorted out. Okay, and they have the same angle. Okay. Um, is there anyone who greets us when we're in this next room? Ooh.
Let me see. What would be better? Where is my electronics? That's probably better. That's an 8. Great. Thanks, dice. Uh, that's still like a 4. I rolled a 1. A 1. I rolled a 1 plus 8, and then I rolled a 9. So 9 minus 9 plus my interface would be 4. So okay.
It seemed to be kind of like ultraviolet, kind of. Wow, she's rocking that strawberry Nesquik do. Okay, and remind me again what this drug is supposed to do. Okay, that's what I thought. That's probably the big one, to be honest, in the current economy. Um, before signing, I'm absolutely going to extend my hand while those contracts are still being brought out. And Dr. Tiffany Wellerton, we are just representatives for Militech. They're just getting their med division started, so they're not as knowledgeable as someone like myself. So that's why we're here. Wellerton, not Wellington. That's a meal. Oh, I'm sorry. When we were first getting started, we were really not taking on any people. We didn't have enough funding. But if this is what you're doing, we seriously missed out.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
It is.
Business time.
Oh,
Oh, baby.
do I have?
That's a 10.
We're gonna go with business, probably.
Okay. Plus 6 plus 12.
16. No, 14 on mine.
What's 16 plus 12? 28.
All of mine are an 8.
Yeah, I have a 12 base for business.
I got
11.
13.
Mm-hmm. That is correct. Yep. But it's not like unpaid, right? It's
See, the thing about signing a non-disclosure is how are we supposed to make a decision on whether to work with your company if we aren't allowed to tell anyone what we hear?
is there any limit, it seems, to what we are allowed to discuss with our superiors and what we aren't? Okay, so we're pretty much allowed to find out whatever we want then. That we're not really at risk.
Can Alexi have a visible face of disgust upon seeing those names?
Something we need to know.
They just saw the name of Baba Yaga.
John Wick works for this company.
Which?
It's signing it.
Yeah, I'll sign it.
Yep.
Um, Tiff is going to relax probably kind of a lot because the non-disclosure is really non-strict. And she's just kind of allowed to just actually talk about things instead of talking around things. And she's gonna go full med school nerd. Um, and just come right out and start talking about shit. Well, it seems that there's very few limitations on what we can discuss, and that is wonderful because that means I can just actually talk as scientist to scientist, doctor to doctor. I mean, my first question is, what plant are you guys working with? Okay. So is it a berry? It looked like a berry. So is the stuff going on the assembly line then? Is that a different drug then? Okay. So then the powder that comes out on the other end, that's the from the inside of the plant, not from the berries themselves. Okay, interesting.
Um, I'm mostly here for the tech. It's incredibly more secure, for sure.
Also, people should just learn how to read and write.
I would very much be interested in prices, logistical information, etc. Time for completion.
And what success have you been seeing in clinical trials, and what was your, groups like, and testing, and who was eligible? So it's one plant with multiple properties, and they're refined differently depending on which property you're looking to draw out. Okay. Yeah, understandable. Is it
So,
something where we could have it grown here as well? Is it working?
at that, a question: am I able to see through this door, or is it completely like brick wall? Yeah, the door, or window, or whatever I'm next to.
The
Okay.
the ultraviolet lights. Those help plants grow better. Hmm.
What
That
is
is
their
most
growth
interesting.
rate? What is their growth rate? So from germination to fruit bearing, how long?
And does it need to be fully grown to get the properties?
So
And does
this
the accelerated growth schedule decrease its potency at all? Okay. I have heard some rumors that I would like to know the veracity of. I've heard rumors, and I'm sure. I mean, to me, it seems a little too good to be true. But I would still like to know, if for no other reasons than personal interests. Uh, I've heard that this drug is able to help with cyberpsychosis. Me? She just mentioned that she was interested in the rumors that it can help with cyberpsychosis, but that she figured it was probably too good to be true. Okay. So it can help people who are getting close to the line of cyberpsychotic live more normal lives.
So forgive me for being skeptical, as this all sounds so wonderful. Where is evidence, proof? Where is the trials?
I believe that is in my hand right now. All right. Well, while you talk with my other associates about, the business side of things more, is there a place I could go and just read these over? Okay. Tiff is going to pull out headphones and just start reading because she doesn't want to listen to the conversation. She doesn't want to be distracted. She wants to just figure out what's what. A lab research check? Okay. Where is that on my sheet?
Under education, library research.
Oh, I thought he said lab research.
That'd be a very specific skill.
It would. I don't see library use
It's right
under
underneath
education.
language.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be a 14. And am I able to read through it? One thing that Tiff would be doing, just because she's studied, and she's used to being able to ask people questions. She's going to be trying to not just read necessarily to get a full understanding herself, but an understanding enough that she can ask the right questions to get more information, and then be able to reread the document and glean extra. If that makes sense. Mm-hmm. I mean, the fact that anything does anything, from what I understand about cyberpsychosis at this point in time, is in and of itself pretty awesome mega miracle. Like, there's not much that can do much of anything right now, and so the fact that that it has any benefits is kind of huge, right? Okay. Do I have any questions that I would have grabbed from that? Okay, she's just gonna keep reading then.
So to clarify, Cohen, you want me to roll flat on the like the stat, not any particular skill? Cool. Cool.
Okay. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Give me just a second.
Outside, like the immediate room door. Can I see through this room door? I would like to look out and see what's what.
God damn it, dice! Come back in.
Hey, did you double book us?
That's a
Well, things
17.
are about to get very, very fun.
Sokka's here.
17 perception. So there's an access point on the east side of the building. Okay.
I'm going to look up from my papers and just kind of absentmindedly mention, well, I mean, if you need someone to deal with Sokka, both Dimitri and I are. We've worked with them before.
Alexei has not worked with
Alexei,
Hirosaka.
sorry. Oh, I thought you had.
No, he did
Okay,
Militech
then. Oh, my bad, my bad.
very intimately with Militech.
Then, if you need someone to deal with Arasaka, I can go and talk with them. They're a big backer of the clinic. Anyone I recognize. Okay, has he ever ended up on my slab before? Okay. Does he usually go by Mr. Chang? I'm gonna stand up and walk over. Ah, Mr. Chang.
It,
Okay. How many? He just like he's pacing nearby just to keep an eye on what's going on. So like he's like eyeing them, but he doesn't like make it obvious. Sure.
The good old stealther performance.
What are they armed with? Maybe they won't set off a party too fast. But like he's just gonna like pull out like his handgun, double check, make sure it's like chambers ready and everything, and puts it back in. And was like, okay, just in case shit gets kicked.
Yeah, question. What would I know much about the business ethics? You know, how you're supposed to walk into a meeting or act as a businessman? 'Cause- You know, proper business protocol is to introduce yourself before kicking in door. Which one? Uh, yeah. Hold on. What soul am I? Hold on. I'm level 4. So at level 4, let me pull up this chart. At level 4, I would have contacts in city gangs, minor politicians, corp executives, and well-known person in the neighborhood.
Uh, I'm probably just trying not to make a scene of myself. Like I don't want to be a spectacle. I don't want to be noticed. He noticed me. Yeah.
Have I done any work for this one? I'm going to make direct eye contact and smile like a full Cheshire grin.
Social combat?
Reputation.
Yeah, it's a reputation battle, and none of us really have any rep.
I got rep.
You and I have Rep Raven from our last job.
I no.
Yep, we have a Rep 1.
Uh, oops. How do I edit my?
They have not heard of you.
I don't know how to add reputation to my character sheet. Oh, there we go. You have to put a add a reputation of it.
Is it face downs?
It's in reputation. It's page 194.
I do not have anything written down in reputation. Have a rep 1? Cool. All right, so just rep plus cool roll. Okay, so rep 1, so that's 16.
Wow.
The collective reputation in the room.
Because of implications.
I'm going to say as he leaves in Japanese, have a pleasant day, Mr. Cheng.
As soon as the door shuts and I'm sure he's out of range, I'm just gonna let out a laugh and say, like dog with tail between legs.
Um, just so you know, Tiff is going to be keeping an ear out on her agent in case Sokka calls her because of this. Calls her text. She knows she might need to play damage control with Sokka because she's playing nice with Militech right now.
You know, if you what a pleasant friend you have, Doc.
Can we hear him yelling from inside? Okay.
Do you actually say that out loud, Kai?
Probably. Kai's a bit of a shit, and she's feeling cocky right now. So yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't call Mr. Cheng a friend. He's more just. He works for Sokka, and I have patched him up a time or two. He's a patient.
You always have the most interesting patients.
That I do. That's sort of my job description. It's a free clinic. We help everyone, no matter race, creed, gang assignment, corpo affiliation. That's my job. Making sure everyone can get medical care.
As long as they're not nomads, right?
I will fix nomads. I don't have to like somebody to fix them.
Question, because I don't think we ever established this. Has Kai ever gotten patched up at the clinic?
Sokka, I would like to make a correction. Sokka thinks they run the clinic. Sokka funds the clinic.
Oh, normally I would have paid to see that. That was good.
I didn't get to shoot him. Pity.
I would prefer we avoid shooting anyone if at all possible, otherwise they end up at my desk later.
Only
my
if I
boots.
don't hit him right.
I would rather not get blood on my suit. So let's,
Tiff is
that-
going to actively shudder when Kai says that.
Okay, now that unpleasantness is out of the way, why don't we get back to business?
He can be abrasive. That's sort of what Sokka pays him for. Tiff is going to pull out one of her business cards and just hand it to her, and like you know that shift in tone from business to friend, like when you're saying something out of turn that is very like this is not anything pertaining to business negotiations between you and me, and then we can get back to actual business. She's gonna hand her the card and just say, if anything pops off and there anyone who needs help, my clinic free of charge.
Alexei will also pull out his business card and say, and if you want to carry the bigger stick, call me.
Shit. Do I need to get business cards, guys? Is that like something I've been missing out on?
I can sell
Yes.
one to you.
I mean,
You can
it
make your
depends on
own with
how.
crowns.
Tiff is going to turn to Kai with that same like friend tone, but a little bit more disappointed mother, and just say, "Well, if you're looking to do things in the corpo world, it helps. Otherwise, most people just care about your street cred." Like the fact that Kai didn't know that was the difference, the defining factor is just she's like, really, Kai.
Okay, Kai's not exactly a marketing genius here, okay? She just shoots people.
I'm aware of this. Tiff is just sad for you.
Alexei's going to hand Kai a business card and say, if you'd like to start marketing campaign, please stop by.
Oh my god.
I'm a businessman. I'm making deals.
Huge. They're gonna be huge.
It's going to be great. We're going to
Gonna be
build
the
a
best
new
market.
medical foundation, and Arasaka's going to pay for it all.
Militech is going to be winning when I'm done with them.
Crooked Sarah will no longer be running Militech when I'm done with them.
You really hate that bitch, don't you?
Yeah. She wants to kill me.
Okay, valid reason to hate somebody. Fair.
Except for the funny part is, what does he want to do? He wants to avoid them. They can throw the equivalent of a whole city at me. Please, leave me alone.
We try to be. Love to.
Yes. And Tiff seems genuinely excited, like she's just been offered to go on a field trip as a kindergartner.
I'd like to try some of that topical ointment.
So if we have any life essential cybernetics, don't go in there.
Tiff raises her hand like she's in class. So to clarify, as Dead Zone, is it just that we can't transmit and receive, or can I like not listen to music? Okay.
But all of our stuff will work on the when it comes back out, right? You're not it doesn't fry our stuff.
So I'm just clarifying this because
I
you
have a
did
very
use the
Plants don't like
words.
Wi-Fi?
I'm just going to clarify this because you did in fact say the words transmit. So it will not transmit, but it will still function. So
So
then,
she did specifically call out Cyber Eyes.
yes, but if it recording is not transmitting, it's recording into a chip in the eye.
So Dimitri or Alexi's would work.
Awesome. Yeah. No.
I'll
Conceal your
object real
eyeball.
good.
Feel your eye. Shield your eyes. 16. If I'm reading that correctly. Yeah. Yep. 16. 8 plus 8. Can I wink at him? Yes or no, I am just another pretty face. You won't.
Is that an actual location, or is he just making a joke?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that a gay bar? Nice. Yeah.
Nice. That's the sort of thing that somebody might be commissioning an artwork for now. I assume that is your own personal creation. I might have to get art for that done. Yeah, I mean, any genies would be pretty unique.
Has Sakura ever been dragged over there by Raven? Because Raven definitely goes to gay bars.
Raven
She's
seems
definitely
like
one of
the
those
type of
girls who goes
person.
to gay bars just to not get hit on for once.
Oh, I figured she might be the type of person who would go to a gay bar to try to turn.
No. No. Even chicks that are fucking sluts like Raven want to not get hit on every once in a while. And you go to a gay bar for that because they're not gonna hit on you. They're not interested.
They're gonna ask for makeup tips.
Yeah, she's probably been there too. Raven
Does
has.
that
Sakura
place
has
do
probably not.
memberships? How much does that run? Kai probably has one. God damn it.
Save money, live like Lexi, swear off of all relationships of all kinds.
I mean, Kai saves plenty of money living in a fucking cube and walking everywhere. Because if somebody tried to rob her, she would simply shoot them in the head.
Peasants. Hmm. So you say berries are poisonous. What are effects?
She said numbing agent.
Do you do free samples?
Have I ever heard someone call Mr. Chang Dickhead Magoo before?
Nobody would dare.
Mm-hmm. You might want to watch who you say that around. I rather like you. Sokka's everywhere. Sokka's everywhere. Tip is actively shaking her head when she says that.
I could take a look at it. Kind of what I do.
Wouldn't be
That's why I wanted to make sure none of my stuff was gonna get fried if I came in here. I kind of have a really nice suit and deck.
Tiff will say, yeah, she wouldn't be much of a cybersecurity specialist if she wasn't.
Yeah, that's what I do.
You
Sure.
just got the keys to the digital car. Good job.
I saw an access point in the other room. I could just head back and take a look if you want. Yeah. Well, and they know that all of their most important stuff they've transferred to paper. So it's not like I'm gonna find anything that important in the net, even if I did poke around. So, yep, I'm gonna go poke.
Ooh woo.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll show them like she gave me a passcode. I'm allowed. It's fine. Just so he doesn't like think that I'm not that I'm like in here like fucking around.
Written on the paper is I can do what I want.
Yeah, it's the fucking let me see my permit. Fucking Ron Swanson pulls out paper. I do what I want.
That's just the password.
Yeah, she's dragged me over there
I
sometimes.
thought it was the genie's lamp.
The genie's lamp. Raven likes the place. I'm not as big a club goer, but she's managed to drag me out a couple times. Yeah, it's a nice club. Couldn't tell ya. Like flipping down my virtuality goggles, anything to get out of this conversation. I'm gonna jack in here and check the cameras, make sure Sokka didn't do any pull any funny shit.
Just the fact that there's somebody in this city that Alexi has probably done business with, whose moniker is the Gay Genie, is hilarious.
He can pull anything out of his lamp.
Mm-hmm.
He's like the giving tree.
Yeah, but it always comes with a price that's less than desirable. If you don't want to get on your
He
knees,
is-
you go to the fence.
The gay genie is the warlock pack. Okay. I mean, it's a square broom. Oh, Tiff's
Yeah,
definitely
what
not.
all of our objectives what all what exactly are we looking for here? I know we were told if we could snipe a piece of the plant, they'd like that, but that's not necessary. What are we after? Which we already have. No, but Alexi has been recording them.
And also the business files.
Yeah,
Uh,
but he knows that
He has
that
also asked for a set of the the free sample she's been giving out like it's Costco.
also the I think the doc has cyber eyes as well too. Did you snap?
Hers don't
snap
record.
pictures? You can't take pictures
No.
of them. Oh.
She just has eyes that are cybernetic.
To be recorded before you give them back. Then
Oh, she left them on the table in the other room.
I'll definitely be going over them because I did say I wanted to see them at some point.
yeah,
Yeah, but then small dick Arasaka showed up and ruined everything.
small dick. Oh my god!
Never call him that to his face.
You better
Oh
hope
god.
there's nothing in these cameras.
You can't hear my thoughts.
Sure.
Ow, my knee!
I don't know. I could probably hear your thoughts.
Yeah, they're loud as fuck.
So like very signal flary.
Batman
Ah,
grapple hook.
It's a paintball
That's what
gun.
I was thinking. Grapple hook.
Da-na-na-na-na.
If it was a grapple hook, they wouldn't have jumped back over the fence. They just
Question
shot paintballs.
DM. Okay.
Not allowed.
Balmer valve, you could just crank that sucker.
You might. Can you do it with the old 98 customs?
98 custom is a poppet valve. It doesn't have enough oomph to really send it. You need one of the ones that's got a not a hammer actuated valve. You could do it with some of the solenoid ones, but those are trickier.
Just
Gotcha.
get
Like
industrial
reprogram
fittings.
But that's saw which way you went, right? So we hopped the fence. What's he? Okay, I wouldn't have seen him actually shoot whatever he shot, right? I heard it. Hmm.
Question DM. What skill would be discreetly grabbing a piece of plant?
Sleight of hand.
Is there just a flat sleight of hand?
I think there is.
I bet you it's just concealed reveal object.
Where would that be? I do not. So conceal reveal would be my best bet. Can I try to find a like perfect opportunity? Because it's just us in the dock in this room, correct? Hi.
Yeah.
There's Alexi. He wants that free sample.
Yeah, and I'll look like I'm just inspecting it, like Muscle looking at a plant because this is the thing we were looking at in this room. Kind of the bored disinterest you'd expect a merc to have looking at a fucking plant.
Can I not intentionally help Kai by being very excited about analyzing this plant? Okay. Tiff is just chatting the doc's ear away about the plant and how it was discovered, and she wants to know all the juicy deets.
I mean,
She's gossiping about medical technology, essentially.
if you, y'all,
One second. Ba, ba, ba. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah. Giving it the Crowley treatment.
Locke's gonna like nonchalantly walk over to that side of the building and just kind of glance up because you said there were cameras on each side of the building, right? To get a full view of the front. Okay, he's just gonna like glance up at the camera to see if maybe they did something to cover the camera.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Would Kura have seen it while she's looking like security?
Yeah.
Hmm. This could be bad for all of us inside. They'll think we did this. Fucking hell. And he's just gonna like start climbing the fucking fence. Yeah, but he doesn't want to be directly associated with. He wants to stop this person before they make a shit show of what we're doing.
Yeah, he's being a good watcher, and he's being a great backup is what he's doing. He's doing exactly what his job is.
I'm just curious about the next step here because the ropes had already pulled up on the roof.
Let's see. How high are we talking? Let's monkey that shit because I can do that. He's probably going to use the pipes. He'd be more secure climbing.
Oh no. Oh no.
Fucking hell.
Oof.
Uh, he's gonna like dead sprint for this motherfucker. And he's gonna spear him to the ground. Like you're not dropping. Like you could be about to explode this building, and everybody I'm working with is in there. So fuck no. He just starts like sprint for him.
Get him, Cloud.
Sure. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck?
Are you rolling digital dice? Don't roll digital dice. The digital dice always hate you.
Yeah. Does it go down the smokestack? Thank God. A live grenade. A live grenade.
God.
Hold on, let's see what's my weapons tech. It's the same.
Huh? Sure. Why not? I totally have skill with that. That roll would have been a 18. I mean, surprisingly, since I have a base of 2.
Okay. If I know that it's like a sleep gas grenade, um, he's gonna. He always has a gas mask on anyway. It's not like on his face, but it's like dangling. He just pulls it up. He's like, "Night night, bitch," and he kicks the thing at it at the dude.
Oh my god.
Just a just a quick
So
question
before
for
that
Betsy.
happens,
Does anybody hear the gas grenade go off?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Um, probably not. Do I see anything that's not supposed to be there? Like, is there anything higher tech that might have been planted? Can I fuck with kill that? Let me check my sheet. I have uh I have eraser, armor, shield, banhammer, hellbolt, sword, asp, anti-pro. It's a program, right? So sword, the program. Yeah, I have sword. Uh, yeah, I will. I will take care of that. Can I put something? Could I put a program in to guard against Arasaka planting more shit? I have eraser, I have armor, I have shield, banhammer, I have a hellbolt, I have sword. But I can write programs too, right? Like I can write viruses and stuff. Yeah, it's something I'm leaving to attack if something else gets put in
It's
here.
an antivirus.
Yeah. I think it's just my interface. Nine for interface. Make sure that is the right roll. Yeah, I'm making sure it would just be the 1d10 plus 4 and it would. Okay. So yeah, I rolled a 5 on my own d10. Yeah. Mhm. Okay. Yeah, I will leave an antivirus for that. Uh, okay, I wrote down bug catcher program roll interface to determine DC. Okay. Hmm. Oh, that's not good. Can I access another camera that might have an angle on that one? Because it seemed like they had like overlapping. They had slight overlapping angles to catch all of the lots, right? Uh, 20. Yep. I rolled a 10 and a 6 and a 4, and I have 4 interface. Can I roll perception to see if I notice the glint of his glint of swords or something? 'Cause you said he had swords. Yeah. I have base 12 perception. 10. 13 plus 12, 25. Mm-hmm. It's so weird to roll a 0 and it be good. Because the 0 on the D10 is actually the 10.
Okay. Can I? I had something I wanted to do before that popped off, if that's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would
I'm
be-
okay with it being piece by piece. I just wanted to make sure my piece happened before anything popped off.
I would be jacking out as quickly as I can to alert people. After I see that.
I wanted to pull out my agent, and do I think that sending a text, if I send a text message right now, it would send the second I was out of this room? Okay, I'm going to turn to the doctor and ask for her cell number or her agent number. Okay, she's going to compose a text. I'm going to send it directly to you. We'll set up a text channel in the text register for these two after, but I will just send it to you right now. Give me a second. What was your name again? I'm sorry. Dr. Like Miranda? Okay. I just wanted to make sure that it was the right Lambert.
I actually do not have the stream pulled up. I've got too many other things running right now.
Okay.
Lame.
I don't think anybody asked you a question, but I'll ask one now. Did Alexi get his free sample? Yes. Alexi needs enhanced icy hot. Perfect.
Give me a second.
Composing an essay.
I mean, he can.
And
barely
yes,
type
that
in
that
the
em-
days.
that emoji is in fact actually on that text message. It is some random anime girl from some random gotcha game.
No.
No, because I got my thing, and I'm now just being casual, staying near the door.
Looking like security.
Yep.
That's some Russian techno music for the combat.
As soon as it hits the the roof, he's gonna be like, "You little shit," and just starts running. And, as he's headed back to the edge of the roof, and as he's going, he's gonna pull out his rope, and he's like, "Please fucking hold," and he's gonna like throw it around one of the pipes and hope he can just slide down as quick as possible. Okay.
Hmm. There's also evasion now in Dex.
Where is that on the main page? First. Mm, It doesn't let me. It doesn't let me do that. Hang on. Yeah, he's just like holding on two ends of the rope and the fuck. He's just gonna be like, "Y'all better hold on to your asses because it's about to get loud."
Unfortunately, most of us are in the no send or receive room.
Yeah, like they're not gonna hear me anyway.
Hmm. Yeah, I am uh getting out of the network and letting guards know. And I'm just like, there's we've got company on the roof. Um, looks like Sokka.
So back in that room, the second I heard the smoke grenade go off, because Kai would know what the fuck that was. I rolled to see how good of a person Kai is being today. Kai is running for the doctor. Running for Tiff. Is that our teammate? Move. That's an excellent question. Those are numbers. If one were looking for this on a character sheet,
Main page,
main page.
left side. Yeah.
6.
Would Tiff recognize that sound?
With her history, probably.
Yeah, I'm wondering how if
It's
she's.
probably been a while since she's heard something like that.
Yeah, that's really what I'm asking. Is she too out of the game? Yeah, I know. I was just clarifying. Demolitions, weapons tech, or science, you said? Okay. Well, from the perspective that I'm looking to roll it, I would probably be either demolitions or weapons tech, so whichever one of those is higher for me. That would be under range skills? No. Technique skills. Okay, demolitions is a 7, weapons tech is a 9. Weapons tech it is. That's a 16. Okay, she's gonna hear that, and even as she has somebody diving for her, she's just reaching into her pocket trying to grab the handgun.
Uh, I'm probably reaching for my gun as well and holding it at a low ready.
Alexi is lighting a cigarette.
That is the most Alexi answer to that question in that situation I've ever heard.
And while he's not pulling his pistol, he's gonna flip off the little catch.
On the catch on the holster or
Yeah.
the thumb safety on the 1911 or both?
Nah, you know you never keep it on safe. It's always cocked and ready, baby.
Oh, I keep mine on safe because I can draw mine and pull it off safe at the same time.
Alexi lives dangerously. He doesn't put safety on shit. His safety's his finger.
Damn, this dude just suicide bombed for Sokka. Fuck.
Jeez. Damn.
Damn. Also, if you want to make sure a second method of redundancy, if you don't trust your Twitch notifications, you can join our Discord, which I'm going to be dropping a link to right now. We always post when one of our crew goes live. Just go ahead and join the Discord and react to the rules. It needs to scroll up a little bit. We need to do a little bit of cleaning up on the Discord, but it's a little bit far down my priority list right now. So. Mm-hmm.
Yay!
I will also be streaming Sunday night as well, but we're going to be doing Enlisted, some high thoughts and extreme violence, Vietnam War vibes in Enlisted with Captain Corwin.